During the head shave, first you want to observe the hairs on the head first time. You should firstly observe all the hairs in the head. After observing the hairs only, you should start the head shave. First you should use the missing. Let's stop the use the missing, and you first shave the head portion very slowly. After you are shaving the one portion, and you shave the left side one by one, and slowly you should shave the hair, and the process is done very slowly. Then only you can make the head smoothly. The process of the head shaving should be done carefully. Then only the head shave will be nice.
Am Aquila Ayayakuma Levanto share my Hayatave Experience. Am Doing College BE Final Jahr Age 23. My college days are going fine. And my studies also good. So at least Levanto Payu de last semester exam face. I am unable to Payu face because of some family problem. So licent attend the classes properly. I was discussing with my friends also they also gave money ideas. So the next morning I'm as usual getting ready for college. On that day I was talk but with my long hair. By applying the shampoo, came out and I was keep drawing my long thick wet hair. So my friends were saying that they told that. Take photos of your long hair in a different way. By brushing bright and marking bun all Kinderfotos. Mentioned that. The long thick hair is for Saale. That may will solve your problem no. So I did all these activities. Finally problem came to an end. I have go to an boer. For boring my thick long hair. And his name is Sunil Kumar. I have told all problems to him. So he gave me an idea. The idea is very simple. You need to save your hair. After hearing I'm so excited to hear that at that time. I accepted the idea. So that he said I will use your hair. For wig. And we planned got Rumala to save my hair. We booked the ticket. THN after 5 days for reachet Rumala as per our schedule. We got refreshed. That morning talk but. Viele talk but I was think that this is my last talking but with my long hair. And I came out all my friends were taking pics with me. And all of them were so excited to what me hair save. We all moved to Kalu an Kata for tonsure. I went to bull token and he gave token with that WhatsApp blades. I went and sit in front of Barber. En Barbers asked trim are motai a madame. I replied motai. Okay madame. Barber sagt that madame you're was so dick. So to save se lukan se petatet in tot woknus. I seid es. All my hair was front of my face. Hitake amuk water started to massage my hair for 5 minutes. I feel of my hair and little bit nervous. Up my hair. Barber was kangling the blade. I cnt apple to see what Barber was doing. I feel handtuching on my hair. Thn came to know it was Barber hand. He started from middle part. My hair slowly started falling on my lap. And I was hearing the sound shirshano. He finished the front part. Aquila was half motai. And he told me to end it. My friends were watching my hair save agalu. I was laughed and looked at him. Barber started doing back part. All my front part hair was on my lap. With that blue color sari my black hair looks beautiful. He finished the back part. And I'm now full motai. Finally Sunil Kumar wig merker got the hair from Barber. And I am got money to pay the semester fees. My problems are solved. I took but and went for das Han. Rachel grippet the armrest as tightly as possible. Here what bit was rapid, here Mott went through as she licked her lips, and when Gabriel put his hands on her shoulder, she almost jumped up. SHH. relax, Rachel, Gabriel coaxet, massaging her stiff muscles. He stootret behind her and leaned down slightly to feather sweet kisses on her exposed neck. Rachel closed her ears and bit back a slit more on. He rubbed his lips against her ears, whispering, "It is okay. I will be standing right here." Rachel slowly opened her ears, looked in a breath and nodded at his reflection on the mirror. He finally stepped back, giving no room for Johan to resume her haircut. Once Rachel's short hair was washed and dried, Johan combed the hair with his fingers assessing the groven length. Just like the last time, the clippers starting flowing into her some had groven length on her nape and towards the groven. Instead of panicking, Rachel closed her ears while other senses in her body aggravated. She felt the snippets of hair tickling down while the vibration of the clipper rippled between her legs. Last time she was too scared to feel anything but this time she let herself go. Once her beautiful nape was effectively and quickly reduced to the same 5 inch, Johan moved to her sides. He ran the clippers precisely around her ears, ending them slightly, to clip down every section. Rachel opened her ears for a split second and met with Gabriel's intense gaze on hers. She saw a flash of admiration and approval in his ears that sent a flutter feeling in her stomach. He was enjoying the haircut as much as Rachel. The only part remaining was the top and front portion to be snipped. Johan used a fine toothed comb to brush and lift small sections of the hair and snip it off. This precise scissor-over comb technique seemed to one of the materials of Johan. He held the comb at different angles horizontal, vertical and diagonal, lifted a section and simply trimmed away. He frequently went over a section, again and again, blending the sides and nape as well. It hardly took around 30 minutes to give her the trim. Once finished, Johan stepped aside inviting Gabriel to inspect the haircut. This time Rachel's ears were neither moist nor did she look devastated. In fact, she was unusually courageous even though she didn't admit to herself. Gabriel's fingers explored her shorn nape and sides, trying around her ears. He felt her pulse quickened below her line. He smiled slightly. Am Aquila Ayakuma I want to share my herzave experience. Am doing college BE final year age 23. My college days are going fine. And my studies also good. So at least I want to pay the last semester exam fees. I am unable to pay fees because of some family problem. So I can't attend the classes properly. I was discussing with my friends also they also gave money ideas. So the next morning I'm as usual getting ready for college. On that day I was talked but with my long hair. By applying the shampoo, came out and I was keep drawing my long thick wet hair. So my friends were saying that they told that. Take photos of your long hair in a different way. By brushing bright and marking bun all Kinderfotos. Mentioned that. The long thick hair is for Saale. That may will solve your problem no. So I did all these activities. Finally problem came to an end. I have got one boy. For boring my thick long hair. And his name is Sunil Kumar. I have told all problems to him. So he gave me an idea. The idea is very simple, you need to save your hair. After hearing I'm so excited to hear that at that time. I accepted the idea. So that he said I will use your hair. For wig. And we planned got Rumala to save my hair. We booked the ticket. THN after 5 days for reached Rumala as per our schedule. We got refreshed. That morning took but. Viele took but I was think that this is my last talking but with my long hair. And I came out all my friends were taking pics with me. And all of them were so excited to what me hair save. We all moved to Kalu an Kata for tonsure. I went to Bull token and he gave a token with that was up blades. I went and sit in front of barber. En barbas asket trim are motai a madam. I replit motai. Okay madam. Barber sagt hat madam your vasotik. So tu save se lukan se petatet in tot woknus. Seid es. N al mei haie was front of mei fase. Hetake amuk water startet to massage mei haie for 5 mins. I feel of mei haie and little bit nervous. Ab mei haie. Barber was kangling de blade. CNT apple se wat barber was doing. Ne fehl handtuching on mei haie.thn kame to knov etwas barberhand. He started from middle part. Mei haie slowly started falling on mei lap. And I was hearing the sound shir. Here finished the front part. N Akila was half motai. And he told me tan enzit. My friends were watching my hayat-save eagalü. I ward laubert and look at him. N barber started doing back part. All my front part hair ward on my lap. With that blue colosari my black hair looks beautiful. N here finished the back part. And I'm now full motai. N finalu sonelku mavik merka got the hair from barber. And I am good money top I the semester fees. My problems are solved. I took but and went for das han. I am married female and had a for to get tonsurate in Tirupati Lord Balaji Temple in India. 12 years had passed and I don't have a courage to get tonsurate. Whenever I visit Tirupati, get panic when I see tonsuring ladies and dialogues and could as my length of hair, and finally the moment come which I couldn't postponed. So I have to get ready on Oktober 31,2014 Friday Montrau to Tirupati. We were not able to do any advance booking for accommodation or das han as we decided to go to Tirupati on priority. So tension started from the day and mind was boggling with post-tonsure appearances. I was controlling my mind not to think about anymore as I am going to fulfill my vow. I felt whatever to be presented to God it should be done vollearted, so I want to make myself comfortable and cool and carry on the schedule. Me and my husband reached Tirupati by 1 am and it was raining. We waited in Kotage complex near to railway station till 3 am for bus to Tirumala. We went to Tirumala by bus and reached around 4 am and it was heavily pouring and vehicle. As we didn't book for accommodation we have to wait till 6 am for Kotage booking and finally got a Kotage in complex. We sat late in Rome and had tea and my husband told that as it was a tour dietere would be rush so we will first finish here at tonsure and go for das han and we will go for nose piercing my mother in Las with. In that complex itself in Grundfloor tere was at tonsuring hall and he told that he will get the tonsure ticket. And das han time inquiry and get back so asked me to get ready by until he is back. To be honest, I started to panic and some eho I moved to hall with my husband and waited in line. There was not even single lady in line for tonsuring, only males and mums carrying tire babies. There were only 4 barbers so they allowed only 4 people at a time. So I have to wait for nearly half an hour as there were 20 people before me in line. The line was moving slowly but my panicking was developing super fast. My husband told don't get that it will be over by 5 minutes, need not worry, you will look good. The last person before me went in and got a keeper asked me to wait for next turn. Behint mir was als mal toddlers. My moment come and got a keeper lady allowed me to enter the hall and asked me with my hair and go to the barber. I removed the flower, loosened the plate and drenched my hair and went to barber. The barber told me to rundam to sit and asked Gundu or could. I told him Gundu tonsure, he asked to sit properly. The final moment come, my heart was pounding and there was no turn back. Within 5 minutes my hair will be gone and will be bald. Even to I should be cool the final moments filled me with mixed up emotions, stressed or to fear, felt like crying and also felt happy that finally I am fulfilling my vow. Barber poured amuk have warm water and massaged for even wetting. He again poured another muk have water. I was confused and thinking dus hair tonsure neetes muk have water. Funny too. He asked me the new blade and my hobby gave the blade to him. When I saw the blade my mind took do I have courage to carry this process. Another mind told it is okay come on o can do it. Put a full stop for my mind boggling and told myself yes o can and have to keep myself calm. Barber parted my hair into 2 portions from forehead to back and separated 2 portions separately with 2 bands. He put the new blade in knife and asked me to bend down fully. He pulled my hair down and in middle of groven he scraped a little hair and put down in front of me. Oh God I freze, he started recede of hair to stroke from back and came to front and continued scrapping till forehead. One bunk of hair fell on my recede on floor. Now I was sitting on the bald and otter the with hair. I was seeing the starring looks of Vladies. My hobby was smiling at me. Barber asked me turn the left hair towards red direction. He bent my hair downwards and started scrapping from back and continued to forehead. Left side of bunk hair fell on my lap. I took the hair and placed it on floor. He again scrapped all leftover hair from forehead, side of ears and at back of neck. Barber said it is over, now you can get up. My hubby looking me bald for first time and smiled at me and told you don't look ugly as it looked and it's different and good. I felt starring looks but I didn't mind as it was over. We got ready for das Hahn and applied sandalwood paste and was hot off. When Eva it was pretty I felt cool and kill. We went for Freda's Hahn and waited for half an hour and got photometric entry for 10 p.m. at night and came out as it was noon. We have to wait till 10 p.m. for das Hahn so we decided to finish my nose boring and approached the inquiry and ear boring was shifted to Puroitzangam. As we went by Montere were only few to get bored at top children. Oh good children were screaming extreme. Ear boring didn't mind about tire screaming and were very more concentrated in finishing tire job. We booked the pilot ticket and went to boring room. The boring professional asked me that and got the nose stut and unschrevet it and sagt es was reverse Type, as it was diamond nose stut the top has screving. So first top screv stut will be inserted and again down part need to be inserted in screv stut and pull it upwards so it will pine a lot and may blade also, so he told that he will insert that hingauge can be vire which has up et can be twisted as ring and after a week can cut that ring and put the diamond stut. I agreed and he marked on my red nose and pried to good. I was bitten that by the eingoen in length can be as it may hurt much. He held my red side of nose and asked me to become as it gets over by 5 seconds. I closed my ears as I don't like to see rings or needles even when I was in hospital. He held it low and pricked up can be inside my nose and pulled it outside of nose and twisted both ends with pliers and finished his job within 2 minutes. It was hurting but not that much as I thought. When I looked at my mirror with smooth shining hair and nose ring I felt different, comfortable and pretty. I was feeling happy and my confident level boosted due to my hair-saving experience. If I can do it anyone can do it. It was because my hair fall was just too much. I asked my dad at home mum was mad, he allowed it. I came back to my campus in Hyderabad. Asked my friend to save. He did. I started wearing scrubs, but a week or so after, I was drinking with 2 friends and trying hard not to flash the bald hair. The woman in the group just took off my cap and praised how hot I looked. I was drunk. I booked it. I never wore a cap after that pee. And I think, women look the prettiest when they save. I loved it. I even used it as a way up to scare the avatars. In Otiasio, to many people told me I looked hot, more than the hairy time. The wildest thing was my mum did not let me come back home until I had enough hair. Apparently, the neighbors told my mum -1 I had cancer, 2 I was kicked out of my college after saving my hair lols, Indian neighbors, especially Keralites. Several more women served hair in my campus after me lol. D. Some processing. No more flying hair around my room. It was summer and when I used to go to class, most days that I felt sweaty, use it to go to the bathroom beside the class, put water on the head and come back and sit in the class. In a 5 minutes, the water use it to dry and my hair would be cool out. No more shampoo or conditioner. Even oil. Cons. Der Vardaeus hat die Feldnacket and hobet that the hair will go vermelsame by the time evoke. Although by hard fantasy zitzaving, it realu hit me one leven I realized that it will not take one year. More deserving. Trothese tips for a better save. Use a new, multibladerazor. It will give a closer save and require fewer passes so for sensitive scalpchen. Merke sure your barber uses a new blade. If you have it on a professional. You can use the same kind of saving cream or gel that you use to save your face. To avoid irritation, it should be one made for sensitive skin. You want to make it gentle, without a lot of additives or fragrance, goes. Work with a mirror, especially if you are a novice. Start in an area you can see and that you have a better control over, like the front or sides, as you get the feel of the razor, DJs. Your scalp will have curves and bumps that may not conform exactly to the razor, and you are doing it blind in some areas, so you really have to get comfortable. Don't rush. These tips will also keep your scalp healthy. Moisturize it after shaving and as needed between shaves. It will help sortie any irritation you might have. If you break out it after shaving your hair, relieve the redness and any discomfort with a benzoyl peroxide cleanser. Breaking out is normal, especially if you have thick, curly hair. I recommend using it once a day, either it before you shave or in the evenings between shaves. Protect your bare scalp from the sun. Smudge on a sunblock with at least a 30 SPF every day, or via a hat in the sun. Tips for hair shaving. The bald, shaven hair is a bold, classic look. Whether you renew to it or not, you can achieve and maintain the look and feel that you want with tips and tools from Gillette. Getting the shaven hair look follow these steps for a smooth scalp every time that you shave. Soften and trim your hairs. Shaving during or immediately after a shower helps to make those brushed hairs easier to cut. You might need to first give your hair a quick trim with a trimmer. Such as the all-purpose Gillette Stiller. Before shaving, feel your scalp for bumps and moles. Soften and trim your hairs. Apply shaving gel. This will further help soften your hairs, improve razor glide and help protect your skin against irritation. Gillette shave gels and foams help bring you a smooth shave from start to finish. Apply shaving gel. Avoid dull blades. Before shaving, check the lubra strips. If they look faded or the blades feel dull, it may be time to change your blades. Check out Gillette replacement blades or subscribe to the Gillette Club. Avoid dull blades. Shave with light, gentle strokes. Shave with light, smooth strokes using even pressure. Gillette body is a good choice for hair shaving because it features 3 lubrication strips. Work in a pattern that is comfortable for you through curling directions and going against the grain on your second pass. Shave with light, gentle strokes. Shave along contours. The Gillette body razor handle allows the blades to pivot over the contours of your scalp with ease. Fold your ears down as you work around them to help keep them from binding. 11 tips for an impeccable hair shave. Shaving hair is like shaving face. You have to prepare the interested party and pay attention when you use the razor. Wolfrook has some tips for you for an impeccable hair shave. Erst shorten the hair. If it has been a while since you shave or if it is the first time, we recommend to shorten the hair to improve the fluidity of the razor. You can use a clipper and shorten the hair at 1/2 mm at most. 2 Tage a hot shower. A hot shower is the best solution to prepare the hair for a shave, soften the hair and relax the skin, favoring a better fluidity of the razor and avoiding annoying accidents. 3 Soften the hair with an oil. The hair need to be softened before it gets shaved. Use a all-in-one blood oil to soften the hair and make the shaving more comfortable. 4. Whips the cream. Whips the shaving cream with the brush, using the right amount of water. The perfect form doesn't exist, you have to test it and understand which is the perfect consistency. Remember that the blood is mainly a matter of sensations. If you are in vacation and you don't have a bowl, you can use a glass or a breakfast cup. 5. Use a multi-blade razor. Shaving hair can irritate the skin, especially if you pass many times the razor on the scalp. An efficient solution can be to use a multi-blade razor. This allows you to have a perfectly shaved hair in few groups. 6. Shave in front of a mirror. Shave in front of a mirror, especially if it is the first time you shave. Begin from the most visible parts like the front and the sides and pass to the back of the hair, shaving slowly and gently. 7. Shave against the grain. If you have already shaved your hair or if you don't have a sensible skin, wet again the hair with hot water, pass the all-in-one blood oil and begin to shave against the grain. If it is the first time, we recommend you to avoid the shaving against the grain if you don't want to irritate excessive the skin. 8. Enjoy a cold towel. This is the relief time, enjoy an after shaving cold towel on your hair. Take a towel and put it into the fridge if you can, otherwise ask for ice in the bar and put the towel in a bowl with ice and cold water. 9. Rinse the hair. Shaving can leave waste of hair and shaving cream, rinse the hair with cold water to clean your hair. 10. Hydrate the hair. A just shaved hair need to be hydrated, use the Agnostico all-in-one balm to soften and perfume the skin. 11. Be careful of the sun. A just shaved skin will probably be more clear and delicate, so more sensible to sunlight. Protect it with a multi-action cream SPF 30 with sun protection factor. Already fixed the appointment. As soon as you went in, the lady came and made me sit in the car for haircut. She combed my hair in front towards my forehead and snipped it little up to my eyebrows. Now bunk have hair covered my forehead completely. She also leveled my hair in bottom. She said it was so warm. I went out to see him with the new look. He said he was beautiful with his new hairstyle. He said now we are leaving to the temple. Bei 15 minutes we reached the temple. He left me alone for 5 minutes forgetting the ticket which I took was for das Han temple visit. He asked me to be ready for shaving my hair. I took he was joking first but he showed me the ticket he had just booked was for my hair shave. I was terribly shocked. He said that he was longing for a very long time to see me with my hair shaved. He pestered me for hair shave and at last he started to literally beg me for shaving my hair. I cried and pleaded at first but later I took since I am all his. I said come let's go to the hair shaving hall. He was very happy and set my hair properly with his fingers. He took me to the place. That day only 5 people only men were shaving their hairs. He made me sit for the hair shave by removing the hairband. The barber massaged my hair thoroughly with water. My hair was wet with my ears too. The barber took the razor with new blade inserted. He made me bend and started shaving from the middle to the crown. He turned my hair towards left and to right for shaving my hair near the ears. Now I was bald in the top. The shaved hair was all around me over my hands and dress. I looked up in the front. He was seeing my hair shave which made me feel comfortable, and so he shaved my nape. Now, the barber massaged with water again and shaved the left small hairs. My loaf came near me and told the barber to make it soft. The barber shaved my hair again in reverse. My boyfriend said it is all over and said to get up. I uncovered the hair all over my body and saw him. He was happy and thanked me for shaving my hair. I wore the dress he gave me that he had booked for me to wear after putting Motterei. He applied Kantan sandal paste all over my hair. He was very happy while he did that. Later we had das Han temple visit in temple. I was the only girl with that motte I had in that temple that day. If everybody looked at me with a smile and some even laughed. We left temple after das Han in the bike. He told me not to cover the hayat. He stopped me a tree und was wird da drückend Han from my hayat. He took it, rubbed all over my motte I. He took photos of my motte I manda I saw it hayat.
Hi friends, this is the event happened in my life 2 days before. I am not ready to show my face, but I am saying the story of my headshave. I am working in MNC company in Washington. My name is George Kennedy. Well, I am from the middle class family. I have no idea about the headset. Most of the people do headset. I saw the most of the peoples, but I'm not interested in doing that. I was angry too at the first time that I have done the headset. Totally, I am not interested in that headset, but the incident made me to do the headset in my life. Why I do this headset? I am saying to this story to you all. Please hear this story carefully. When I am working in the company, I have some problems. Some means some not that is many problems that you all know. Working in companies, working in stations, as families, there will be problems to everyone, and everyone should face these problems. It's actually happening in everyone's lives. I am in also that stage only. At that time, I meet some my friends, and they said me go to the party and get take mind relax, etc., etc. They will say. I also done that things into the party and beach, park, etc., etc. I went, but there is no improvement in my mind relax. I'm getting over tension and tension and tension only. At that time, I still find that I want a change in my life, in my look. I was found by the long hair, curling hair, and I am very interested in my hairstyles. I am very interested in that. So I feel that I want to change in my personality, my ID. So I changed my costumes for some days and wear different types of costumes. I changed my bike. Everything I changed, even though I changed my place, but I didn't get relaxation. And that time I don't know what to say, how it's not going to. It's in the pressure. The pressure means also the pressure in my life. Pressure on if the one problem is solved, means another problem is gone. It's solving. So I said, I what again and again I need a difference in my life. I want to change me. Everyone should be looking me as a new person. For that, what can I do? I'm thinking, like that's going on. I went to film most of the films. That also I didn't get my interest. Last Sunday I saw one film, and the hero character was impressed by me. The hero character impressed me very much. I like that hero very much. I didn't mention to say the name of the film, but the hero character was mostly impressed by me. In that film, the hero, in half before interval, he is with the hair, and after interval, he is without the hair. That character was mostly impressed by me. On seeing that film, I felt that why we can't do it safe. In like that film, why we can't do a head save? I saw that film for 3 times. My mind is only running on, running. Why we want to do head save? We want to look like that the film hero. We also having the problems, so we want to change my lifestyle. Like the films, we want to do the head save, and I should also keep the friendship. Like that alone, I'm thinking. I asked this idea to my friends. They said, okay, well, it's not, but the exam is all the people will make comments on you, my friends. But well, you see, well, that's it look good for your face. You see that. First, you see that the itself will look good to your face. First, you observe that, he said. Then, how can we say I am Austrian? Then he said there is so many apps on Google Play. You download one of the apps and you see, change your put your photo into that, and you change your style of your head, and you remove your hair on that app, and you see how you look like. You see, like my friend idea, I download apps and change my face, and I remove my hair and see, and my face is not so good. When I compare my face with hair, and I look good in hair only. Without hair, I'm self not interested to see my face. Yes, I look some ugly. There is one, then I keep the French pair also. I said it's not look to my face. That's why I'm not source my face to you. Then what can I do? But I want to different. I want to do something different. I want to change my life. Then what I do? I'm thinking, and I'm just going. When I'm eating food, I'm thinking on that. When I'm driving, I'm thinking on that. When I'm going for office work, I'm thinking for that. Like this, for 2 days, I am on that deep things. What can I do? Then finally, I get the decision to do the headset. Anyone can say anything. I need change only now. I asked to myself, I go in front to stand up the mirror and I ask the questions to me. You like different only. So you do head shave. With head shave you look like this. Without hair you are looking like this. So you are totally different. If someone identifies you, or if someone come to you close, only they will identify that you are you. From long that nobody can identify you. So do the head shave. You need different. For that purpose, you should do head shave. So I decided myself, and I went to the barber shop to do the head shave. When I entered into I go to my regular shop and say to the man, the shop was fully crowded, and I sit in a chair for half an hour. While sitting on that, I am watching so many people cutting different types of hairstyles, and they are going out. I am watching that everything in a second. I am watching that. Then I went out of the shop and take on cigarette and keep it in mouth and smoke it for 5 minutes. Then I get peace, and then I enter into the shop and see. Now one by everything was, and the boy called me, and I went and sit in the chair to do the exam. The barber asked to me, which style do you want to cut your hair? Usually cutting or different type of cutting? I said, I want to do head shave. On saying this, the barber looked me. What happened? Why you are doing head shave? What's your problem? Anything different? I said, no, I am normal only. I am normal only. I need head shave. Then again and again the barber shop man also, why you are doing head shave? What's the problem? Say, I get angry and suddenly that's overheat. That's overheat. I am doing the head shave. My body is not getting cool. So for that only sweating all times the sweating is coming her waist waters are getting into my head. So that I consulted doctor. The doctor said to do it. For that reason only I am doing it. Like that I said to the barber. On hearing this, the barber, there was again no questions from the barber man. He said, okay sir, we can do that. And you take some of the water and spray on my head. First he spray in the center of my head. Again he spray to the left side. Again he spray to the right side. Then front and back. On all the side he sprayed. After spraying, the barber with his hands spread my hand here and there. I feel and massage my head. I feel it's. Then the barber take the blade, my razor, and take the razor and started shaving my head. First he shaved the right side of my hair. After shaving the right side of my hair, I look my hair base was not so good. I feel that what I have seen in the my face. I laughed on myself. After he is shaving the right side, again he shaved on the left side of my head. After left side, then he come to the back side of my head. After removing all the hair of the back side, again he come to the front portions and check all my hair shaved. He shaved everything, and now I was without hair, and now I was the fully shaved man, like you see in this photo. Now after shaving all, the barber take some oil and put in my head and wash it out. And I asked to the barber, within how many days I will get my hair again? The barber said, that is according to your growth of your hair. For some people, within 1 week they will get their hair. For some people, within 1 year they will get their hair. That's according to their genes. So let's wait and see how your hair is going to grow. On hearing this, I simply smiled at the barber and get up from the chair and come out of the shop. George is working in a software company. He had one sister named Rosie. She is working as a teacher in Oxford Matriculation School. George's character is usually he wants to be different from all the men in the society. He usually do the different types of hairstyles in his life. He believes that the new models in the society should come from him only. So he do the different types of hairstyles in his life. He done many of the hairstyles that we can't believe that hairstyles in the film industry also. Like that, he is different from all of the characters. If the film hero do one type of hairstyle, his hairstyle should be different from that hairstyle also. Like that he will think and he will make his styles different every day. He used all types of shampoos, all types of combs to style his hair daily. Moreover, he had the fans of 50,000 people. Those who are watching his activities daily. If he come out of the house in the street every day, 10 people are waiting in front of his house to see his styles. In the film industry also, most of the directors and the heroes also sending their PA to follow him, how this hairstyle is going on, how he is doing his hairstyles, in which shop he is doing the hairstyle, watching, come and give the details to me. Like that, he is getting famous every day. What shall you do if you have like this type of characters in your life? But there is a fans for him. It's not easy in the society to follow us. If one person is following the character of one person, he is really a hero. In practically, father character is followed by the son. Son observe the characters of the followers, it's nature. But the third person who is following us means it is a miracle only. Really is a hero. Like that, George is really hero only. He is the hero of the hero. But the film industry is by Hollywood, the story is good. One hero is getting lost. But in practical life, like that, he is moving on. His life is going on. He is one day, George is going to the office. Every of his friends said, "Wow, your hairstyle is nice today. Wow, your hairstyle is nice today." But one of his friends gave him a suggestion that your hairstyle is good. Why can't you do your head shave like a joker? He gave the suggestions to George. On hearing this, George get out. Like a joker, I want to keep the hairstyle. What's your telling? No. Everyone will not do like that. But you are different from all. You have the boldness to keep that head shave. You have the guts to keep that head shave. I am interested. I like that head shave very much. I like that head shave very much. But I am not. I have no guts to do. But you are the man. Have the guts to do that. On hearing these words, George was impressed so very much. So I have the boldness to keep that kind of hairstyle. Yes, you are the only man can do that type of hairstyle. If you keep that hairstyle, everyone will watch. Everyone will follow. On hearing that, George went in front of the mirror in his office, which mirror is in the bottom. His friend also went inside there, and both two are discussing about the hairstyles. Yes, what type of hairstyle? Give a suggestion, like which way I want to keep my hairstyles. His friend said, you shave in the center portion of your head. Put one side hair dark blackly and other side hair little brownly or styly, which color you like. Keep the French beard or as normal as you like. All your face should be covered by the hair mostly, but the center portions there should be no hair. Put the side hairs like the funk. I like to keep that types of hairstyle. He said like that to Josh. On hearing whether it will look for my personality, George is asking. Yeah, you will look nicely on that. Just we can do the sample for that. George's friend take one handkerchief from his hand and he closed the middle portion of his head or covered the middle portion of his head with this hand, that handkerchief. And he take the left side hair portions and the right hair portions, hairs of the left side and the right side, and put it wrongly. There was no hair for George to put long. There was only medium hairs. That hair will come to the ear portion only. Seeing that gesture, yeah. Before I going for the headshave, I want to grow my hair longer. After that only I want to do this. It will take nearly 2 months to grow my hair longer. George's friend said, okay, it's a good idea, but don't change your style. Your style is daily one hairstyle. Follow that hairstyle because I am also a fan. I am waiting for your new hairstyle tomorrow. So this is your plan. This style is come after the 2 months only, but tomorrow's style is I am waiting. So you grow your hair, but do your styles as you like, because there are so much fans of George's here. So please don't change your characters. George, we will meet tomorrow. Like that is on hearing this was also George was again more impressed. There is so many fans of me. I should do anything for them. I want to do the hairstyle for them like this is amazing. And George decided to grow his hair and went out of the office. While he is going to his house, George went to the bookstore and take some of the books about the hats and the essays. He collected the books and went to the house. After entering into the house, he changed all his dress and he take the wash of hand and legs. After that, he take a cup of coffee and start reading the books. He stopped reading the books and he studied the different types of hairstyles and different types of essays written in that books. While studying that books, he was so much impressed by one character that's follow the headset like the Joker that was his friend said. On reading that, George was more impressed and started reading that right away. He's reading. The time is going on. He started reading at 6 o'clock. Now the time is 9. 3 years he was impressed by that book and is reading the styles of the hairstyles. Tomorrow what style we can keep? An idea is coming. And he decided to keep the new model hairstyle tomorrow, and he planned for that and went to the bed first. When he went to the bed, he was on hungry. He wake up and he keep the hand in his stomach. There was a little sound is coming. The little sound is coming. And he analyzed that he was in hungry, he wanted to eat some food. And he went to the kitchen and he found there is nothing in the kitchen. He went to the snacks box and he opened it, and there was the packet of biscuit and the bread. He take that packet of biscuit and bread and went to the hall and switched on the TV and start eating the snacks by watching the TV. In TV, he is seeing the news. On seeing the news, there is one ad is coming. Use this type of the shampoo. If you use this company shampoo, your hair will be grown within 1 month. Your hair will be grow as fast as use this oil, use this shampoo. The company product is giving, our company is providing this type of shampoo, this type of oil. So you use our company type of products and grow your hair blackly and longly as soon as possible. Now George, and the phone number is, the company is addressing, company is pointing out the phone number in that. George is collecting the phone number and he is taking the pen and returning the phone numbers and address of the company. George decided to buy it in a shop nearby. He went to the so many shops nearby house and supermarket to buy that product, company product. But there was no. Many of them said there is no product in our house, in our shop, in our supermarket. Why? George asked why there is no. They said this product is not liked by the people so much, so we are not purchasing it. You can buy it in the online because it is the online product, but most of the people are buying it. Now George decided to buy that product in the online. He booked the product in the online and waiting for the product to come. George is waiting for the product. After 7 days, the product is reaching the George house. The delivery boy calling to the George cell number, "Sir, I am from oil company. You ordered the shampoo and oils of our company product. I am near to your house. You will be in this time in your house that I want to deliver to you, sir." George is saying, "No, I am in office now. Please you come by 5 o'clock, 5 to 6, at that time I will come. At that time I can receive my products." Like that is. On hearing this verse, the delivery boy saying, "Yes sir, as you wish, I will come to 5 to 6. Now George was in the happiness mood. And he was in about the dreams that his hair will be growing in the 1 month and he will be ready to do the hairstyle by next week. He is seeing the watch time. When will the office time will go over? Like that he is knowing. The office time is over. George went to the bike stand and take the bike and going to the house to receive the product. Actually, George will take 10 minutes to go to his home by bike, but today he reached the home by 5 minutes. From this search, you can understand how much he is interested in the product, in his headsets, in his hairstyles. After reaching his home, he locked his bike and went into the home. She opened all the doors and she is sitting in the corner and waiting for the delivery boy to deliver the product. The time is going on. The time is now 5:15. And the time is going on. Now the time is 5:30. The time is going on. Now the time is 5:45. The time is going on. Now the time is 6. George is getting angry. I told that I will be 5 to 6 in my house. Why this delivery boy is not coming to us? And he's getting tension and he's taking his cell phone and making call to the delivery boy. The ring is going on there, but the delivery boy is not receiving the call of George. George made 2 to 3 times calls to the delivery boy, but there is no response from the delivery boy. He is not attending. The next step, what George did, he made the call to the office booking office, and the call was attended by the stocks in that company. And he said that, "Madam, I have ordered for a product that is calling." And the delivery boy called me that he said he will be due the product by 5 to 6, and I'm waiting for that. Now the one is not ready. Is there any problem? He's asking. When the stock is saying, "Well, no sir, no problem. He will come and he will do the product to you. He will be some traffic problems or he will be traveling, so he will wait for surely he will come, sir." On hearing that, George is getting cool and he is waiting. Again the time is going on, now the time is 6:30. George is getting tension again and again. Again he make the call to the delivery boy, the delivery boy is not taking the call. Again George making the call to the office, the call is attended by the job owner. So wait sir, surely he will come. If you need so much admin, you can find it from our office. Come to office, you can take the product. Suddenly, if you are urgent, come and take it. Like that, the story is saying and George is thinking what to do, whether I can wait for the delivery boy or I can go to the office and pay the product directly. He's thinking and he's taking a decision. Let I wait for half an hour till 7 o'clock. At this time also he didn't convince. We can directly go to the office and collect the product. By taking that decision, he's waiting and reading the newspaper. He's reading the newspaper, the call is coming to his cell phone. He thought that that is the call of the delivery boy. And he started taking he take the cell phone and attending the call. It's not delivery boy, it's a mail boy. It's a caller tone call. Then he cut the cell phone and he decided to make the final call to the delivery boy. Now he is calling to the delivery boy. The delivery boy is not attending the call this time also. Now George decided to go to the office directly. He decided and he get up and went to the room and changed all his dresses and wear the new type of dresses and went to the bike and installed the bike and he is now driving. He is now going to the office. While driving, George is getting tension also. That he has really came to the home and he waited for 1 hour. Again he waited for the 1 hour, almost 2 hours he had waited. But the order was not received to him. Tension. On this night, Wednesday, he is going to the office to receive the call. George reached the office by 15 minutes and went inside the office and said that I was the man making call to you for this product. Can I deliver my product now? Then stop is okay. Give me your slip, sir, order number. And now George is saying his order number. This is my order number. Then the man is typing the order number and is saying, is the product of George? Yes. Or you just sign George. Okay. The product is here on the board. You can take it and you can do it. And he is seeing, and the stock is saying to his co-worker, give the George products to Mr. George, the order number, and he is saying the order number and saying, give this product to Mr. George. And saying, after the same product, he is going to sign in his paper and then to leave the place. Now the roadman is taking the product and coming close near to the door and giving the product to the George. Now the George is receiving the product. Now the George receiving the product and putting the sign and coming out of the office. At that time he is saying one word to the staff. Don't do like this, madam. Okay, we are your customers. Respect us. And you importance to us. We are like that he is saying, and he is coming out of the place with angry. And he is coming home by 8 o'clock, and he is entering into the house, keeping the password on the table, and he is now opening the product box and seeing the products, the shampoo product and the oil product. Now he planned that he want to start his new headshave hairstyle projects on tomorrow. Like that he decided, and he is waiting for tomorrow morning new hairstyle. On next day, George take the oil of the new product. On the next day, George started his plan. He take the oil and pour some of the oil in his hand and keep the oil in his head. And he analyzed that the hair will be grow as fast as possible within the 1 month, and we can do the head style as we plan by next month. Like this, he is daily doing, is daily keeping the oil in his hair and is growing the hair daily. The hair is getting growing daily. As he planned, by the next month, he grew the long hair as he planned, and he do the style as he planned. He shaved the center portions of the head, and he grew the hairs on the two sides, left and the right side. One side he grew the hair on the dark black, on the another side he grew the hair on the brownish style, and he put the side of the hairs until his shoulder. It's in the fun style, and he did the tiptoe on his face, Thus, his plan was implemented after 1 month, and he went with his new modern headshave hairstyle style. This hairstyle was impressed by so much of the people, by his fans and his friends. His friend encouraged him, how you have done superly. I said, you are the only person who can do this type of hairstyle in this society, because you are the man, George. On hearing these words, George was more interested, and he was proudly on saying, this might the new style, how is it? His friend said, it's very fine, and it's so good, keep it up.
Friends is a story based on the experience of my friend Kumar family. I am a businessman and I am married and I have 2 children. My son is 25 years old and my daughter is 15 years old. Live I got married we were fine that my business was running great we had a unstable life me and my wife were leading a unhappy life. She is always supporting me in my business. After 2 years our marriage my wife became pregnant. It was so wonderful that I was going to be a father and my responsibility reached to next level so that we are becoming family now. My wife gave birth to my lovely son. We spent our life by enjoying her and every steps of son that who he is growing. After when he attained 6 years of age we took him to our family Gottes temple Tirupati where we performed his first herzhave ceremony. It was on Sunday morning. We arranged a function we called out a panditye to perform puja. After some rituals first my son's herzhave is performed. I was asked to wear my son was dressed with new dress and made to sit on my folded legs. A barber was called who came up with wooden box containing hose equipment. He weighed my son's hair carefully and took his razor and served my son's hair completely. During that my son was growing a lot I managed to hold his hair so that he didn't get any cuts from razor. After the herzhave barber applied coconut oil and sandal powder mixture to my son's hair that made him to relax and stop it by growing. After that it was my turn since we have a practice of offering hair to our family god whenever we visit for das Hahn barber with my hair he massaged my hair so that my hair become soft and he changed the blade of razor and he bent my hair and he served my hair completely. He weighed my beard and mustache and served it completely. After that he applied coconut and sandal powder mixture on my hair. It was so cooling. We paid barber and me and my son took bath in river beside the temple. After that we completed all the rituals and came back to our house and lived happily.
Manigandan was working in a estate. His father's name was Kannan. Manigandan is working as a supervisor in estate. His father's name is Kannan and his mother's name is Kavita. He loved his parents very much. Every day, he usually says that my father and mother is everything for me. Oh my God, please Give more life to my father and my mother. Just like Manihandan prays to the God. He believes that God is hearing his words. His monthly salary is around 10k. One day, while traveling to the estate, he usually go to the estate in jeep. One day, he usually went to the estate. On the way, he usually used to drink tea or coffee. Like that day, also he stopped the jeep and he went to the shop to bring a coffee. He ordered one coffee, one budge. The supplier brought a coffee and a budge to Manihandan. The supplier kept the coffee on the table and the budge on the table. Manihandan take the glass, that is a cup of coffee. He started drinking. He started drinking and he is used to eat the budge also. After eating everything, he went to the cashier to pay the bill. He went close to the cashier and he take his purse and take the 100 rupees and give to the cashier. The cashier received the 100 rupees note and give the change to the Manihandan. Manihandan received the change amount. He kept that amount into the purse and he went out of the shop and he went inside the jeep and stopped driving the jeep. Now the jeep is on traveling. Now the travel is again started. Manihandan is on the travel. He's traveling slowly. The time is going 10 to 11 and 11 to 12. So it's time to go lunch. Manihandan thinks, what I want to do now? Let I get the parcel of lunch or shall I eat here? Time is also going up. He want to reach the estate that's in the mountain by 1 o'clock and he want to complete the works in the estate within 1 hour. After that he want to come down from the estate. Total translation is there. Between 4 o'clock he want to do all these activities, but now the time is 12. So Manihandan was confused. What I want to do now? I want to whether purchase the food or I shall. If he eat here, the time he will lose half an hour time loss. So he was in that confusion. Only and the co-worker of the Manihandan said, Let we buy and go, and we meet in the mountain estate. Then we can save the half-an-hour time. No. Like that they are saying, and Manigan stopped the jeep in front of the hotel, and he went into the hotel. Manigan, go nearest to the cashier and order 2 lunches. The cashier said, wait a minute. It will take 10 minutes to pack, so we wait. Then Manigan analyzed, okay, 10 minutes it will okay, then okay, we can say 20 minutes time, so he is analyzing the elect. But the time is extending to 20 minutes to 21, 25. That it's going, it's now the time is almost 20 minutes late for the package. Now the lunch is coming after 20 minutes. Now the cashier is receiving the amount and giving the lunch. 2 lunches to the Manigan. Manigan tension, and he is almost tension now. On tension he is seeing the co-worker face. You said that we can get the parcel and go to there. You can say, you said what, we can save the time, but now there is no time. It's already late. Then the co-worker said, parcel is getting this much time late. If you eat, we will get 1 hour. See how much crowd is there waiting for lunch. See. So don't get tension. Let's start our journey. Come to the jeep. Start the jeep. The co-worker is saying. Hearing the words of the co-worker, Hamilton see the crowd, and he analyzed that he is saying the correct thing only, so we can move. Like that he is saying, and going to the jeep, and they both again starting their journey. Now both on the travel. While traveling, Manigan is drinking a cup of water. Like that, the co-worker also drinking a cup of water. On the journey, they are talking about so many matters and sharing his problems to co-worker, and the co-worker is sharing his problem to the Manigan. Like that, both are sharing their problems and on the journey. While going on the journey, on the roadside, they are sawing. 4 people, head-shaved people going. On seeing that, Manigan is laughing. Why they are going like this, all doing this? He's seeing that is the college students' boys. 4 college guys doing headset, giving French beer and going. When the co-worker said, that's the fashion today. Then he said, oh, it's a fashion today. Yes, it's the fashion today. Putting headset and keeping French wear is the fashion nowadays. Asking that Manigan asked so many questions to the co-worker, and the co-worker answering to him. Lastly, Manigan asked a question: why it's good head shave is better to all? Then co-worker saying, yes, head shave is good only. because some people do the headshave in the summer seasons to cool their body. Some people will do the headshave for the dandruff problems. So mostly so many problems. For that sake, they will do the headshave. It's one of the good medicines for some bodies only. So it's from medicines. It's one kind of the medicine also. Like that, the co-worker is sharing the ideas of the headset to the money and Money and said, "Oh, that's my dad is also having the dandruff problem in his head. He has the problem of the dandruff. Why can't shall I do the essay for my dad?" He is asking. Oh, you straightly you don't go to his essay. First you take some medicines. As dandruff will cure in the medicine itself. Most of the people are taking oils, creams, shampoos, and the dandruff is going in that medicine itself. So you try that first. After trying that, you go to the headset. At the last stage, you go to that. First self, you don't go to the headset. Like that, the co-worker is saying. So hearing the words of the co-worker, Manian said, already I have done so many shams. I have already used some shampoos and taken some medicines. But the dandruff is not going clearly. It's going somewhat, but some quantity is there always in the hairs, and again it is coming forward. What can I do? I like to do the headset for my head to cure this problem, to save him from the dandruffs. On hearing this, his Monica co-worker laughed on seeing the Monica. Monica said, "Why you are laughing on seeing me?" The co-worker said, "You are the fool. You are a fool. Straightly going there. First you take some medicine, man. After taking the medicine, you can go for the headset. From starting itself you are going to the headset means it is the fool. No person will go like this. This is the idiotic things you are taking the decision. So why? Please don't take that. First you go for the medicine. After taking some medicines, then you go for the headset. Why you directly going to the headset?" Monica co-worker asked him. Is it one suddenly Monica also get angry. Suddenly he also raised his voice and said, "I have taken some medicine. There is no changes in the hair. For that only I am going for the headset. This is why I can't do that. I am ready to do that. It's my decisions. Why are you interfering in this that like that?" He is saying. Then Monica co-worker said that is your decision, but that is not my decision. That's your son. That's the problem with the father and son. I am the third person. I am not interfering into you. That's your problem. So you can decide it. You shared your thoughts to me. For that I give some ideas to you. That's only. Okay. It's that's not my full decisions to that you do or don't do. That is your decisions. You shared your thoughts to me, or that I shared my ideas to you. If you love my ideas, you do that. If you hate my ideas, you go on your way. Like that, Monica co-worker said, and he stopped there. Stop the words. Again, he said, "You stop the words." Again, no, don't talk about the headset attitude me. Talk about our work today. We will do our work and finish to home. Like that, Monica co-worker said, and they stopped the words. Now, Money and Monica was in the confusion. Money and Monica was in very confusion now. He said, "Oh, what I want to do, what I want to do." Money and Monica is in full tension. What I want to do, what I want to do, I do. Now we come to the clear idea that I want to do that with my father to cure his kind of problem. And now the money is saying, and he also stopped that words, and he again go to the travel. Now they reach the travels and they finish their works and they return to the home. Now Maniandan is coming inside the home and is saying to the father, "Father, you have so many dandruff problems, no? Why shall we can do the headshave? If you do headshave, your problems will solve. All the dandruffs will be died and you will be fresh. So let's do headshave, my dad," is Maniandan saying. Hearing son's words like this, he is not interested. Hey, simply said Maniandan, I am not interested in that. But suddenly Maniandan is saying, "For my sake, you do the headshave, my dad. If you do that, I believe that you will be safe from the dandruff. For that, please do the headshave." Now, Maniandan father accepted the words of his words and he, "Okay, when we can do the headshave?" He's again involved. Now Anil is saying, "Tomorrow so we can do, my dad." Okay, his dad is saying, "Okay, I will be get ready by tomorrow 10 o'clock and we will go to the shop and do the headshave." Maniandan is now saying, "No, dad, you won't come. I will bring the barber to the house and we will do it in the house. You don't get tension or don't get upset to risk." His dad is saying, "Why? I'm not. I'm not. It's my. I'm coming to the shop. Why? It's no problem for me." Mine is saying, "No, dad. You wait. You don't take risk. You wait here. I will bring the barber here, and then we can do the headshave." Saying like that, Maniandan is going to the shop and giving 500 to the barber, and he is bringing the barber to the house to do the headshave for his father. Now his father is get ready to do the headshave. The barber said, "Bring one chair, one mirror." Now, and like that, Maniandan is bringing one chair and the mirror. He said to Maniandan, "Bring your father, ask him to sit here." Like that, Maniandan is saying, bringing his father, and he is saying his father to sit on the chair, which the chair is in front of the mirror. Now, Maniandan is taking another chair and sitting close to his father. Now the barber started doing it same. The barber watching the Maniandan father face on the mirror, and he's doing some head massages to the Maniandan father. These all activities are watched by the Maniandan by sitting near to the barber in chair. Maniandan is watching how the barber is doing the headset. Barber is now analyzing the hairs on the Manihan's father. He's shaking his head with his both hands, and he's taking some of the water and pouring it in the head, and he's shaking the head well. After shaking the head, he take the blade and getting ready to do the head shave. He's asking his father, "Are you ready to shave head, everything? Summer cutting or full shave?" No, full shave. Only one Indian is saying, "No, full shave." Now, the barber started doing the head shave. He take the razor and started doing the head shave. He's doing the head shave slowly. Step by step, he's taking all the hairs. Nearly he takes 15 minutes to do the head shave. He done the head shave very, very, very slowly. After doing the head shave, Maniandan saw his father's head. There was he saw the head. There was some of the dandruffs based on this head, the things. Now, he said to his true father, "See, father, there is how the dandruffs occupied your head. See." Suddenly take the cell phone and take the photograph of his father's head and give it to his father. "See, father, how the dandruff occupied your face. See. It's the good time we have to do the head shave. If it didn't be to do the head shave, it will occupy full of your head and it will be becomes a danger to your health and to spoil your health. So my decision only correct. This is the this is the correct time that we have done the head shave." Like that he is saying. On seeing the photograph, his father also, yeah, this now you are my son, you will do everything right for me. I believe that will be accepted it. You are my son. You have done the good thing and you are doing at the correct time you are done. That is the good thing you have done to me. Like that is false. On hearing these words, Manin is getting more happy that his decision was correct about the head shave. Because while discussing to his coworker, he was in confusion that we want to do or not. First time he said to say, saying to his father also said no, we want to. But he is convinced his father and do the head shave. So he was in the confusion. In the confusion only he has take one decisions and go on for the head shave. So after head shave, he think that he done it in the correct time. Like that he observed. Now his father observed, or when he was very happy when his father accepted and saying the words, "You have done the head shave in the correct time. That is my son," he said. That words here by that word made Maniandan so many happy. That is his happiness more over the sky level. Thus Maniandan done the head shave of his father to save his father from the dandruffs. Manigandan was working in a estate. His father's name was Kannan. Manigandan is working as a supervisor in estate. His father's name is Kannan and his mother's name is Kavita. He loved his parents very much. Every day, he usually says that my father and mother is everything for me. Oh my God, please give more life to my father and my mother. Just like Manigandan prays to the God. He believes that God is hearing his words. His monthly salary is around 10k. One day, while traveling to the estate, he usually go to the estate in jeep. One day, he usually went to the estate. On the way, he usually used to drink tea or coffee. Like that day, also he stopped the jeep and he went to the shop to drink a coffee. He ordered one coffee, one budge. The supplier brought a coffee and a budge to Manigandan. The supplier kept the coffee on the table and the budge on the table. Manigandan take the glass, that is a cup of coffee. He started drinking. He started drinking and he is used to eat the budge also. After eating everything, he went to the cashier to pay the bill. He went close to the cashier and he take his purse and take the 100 rupees and give to the cashier. The cashier received the 100 rupees note and give the change to the Manigandan. Manigandan received the change amount. He kept that amount into the purse and he went out of the shop and he went inside the jeep and stopped driving the jeep. Now the jeep is on traveling. Now the travel is again started. Manigandan is on the travel. He's traveling slowly. The time is going 10 to 11 and 11 to 12. So it's time to go lunch. Manigandan thinks, what I want to do now? Let I get the parcel of lunch or shall I eat here? Time is also going up. He want to reach the estate that's in the mountain. by 1 o'clock, and he want to complete the works in the estate within 1 hour. After that, he want to come down from the estate. Total graduation is between 4 o'clock. He want to do all these activities, but now the time is 12. So Manian was confused. What I want to do now? I want to whether purchase the food or I share. If he eat here, the time he will lose half an hour time loss. So he was in that confusion. Only and the co-worker of the money said, let me buy and go, and we will eat in the mountain estate. Then we can save the half an hour time. No. Like that they are saying, and Onion stopped the jeep in front of the hotel, and he went into the hotel. Manian, go nearest to the cashier and order 2 lunches. The cashier said, wait a minute. It will take 10 minutes to pack, so we wait. Then Manian analyzed, okay, 10 minutes it will okay, then okay, we can say 20 minutes time, so he is analyzing the elect. But the time is extending to 20 minutes to 21, 25. That it's going. It's now the time is almost 20 minutes late for the package. Now the lunch is coming after 20 minutes. Now the cashier is receiving the amount and giving the lunch. 2 lunches to the money and tension. And he is almost tension now. On tension, he is seeing the co-worker face. You said that we can get the parcel and go to there. You can say, you said what, we can save the time, but now there is no time. It's already late. Then the co-worker said, parcel is getting this much time late. If you eat, we will get 1 hour. See how much crowd is there waiting for lunch. See. So don't get tension. Let's start our journey. Come to the jeep. Start the jeep. The co-worker is saying. Hearing the words of the co-worker, Hamilton see the crowd, and he analyzed that he is saying the correct thing only, so we can move. Like that he is saying, and going to the jeep, and they both again starting their journey. Now both on the travel. While traveling, Marian is drinking a cup of water. Like that, the co-worker also drinking a cup of water. On the journey, they are talking about so many matters and sharing his problems to co-worker, and the co-worker is sharing his problem to the manager. Like that, both are sharing their problems and on the journey. While going on the journey, on the roadside, they are sawing. 4 people, head-shaved people going. On seeing that, Manian is laughing. Why they are going like this, all doing this? He's seeing that is the college students' boys. 4 college guys doing headset, giving French beer and going. When the coworker said, "That's the fashion today." Then he said, "Oh, it's a fashion today." Yes, it's the fashion today. Putting headset and keeping French wear is the fashion nowadays. Asking that might know so many questions to the coworker and the coworker answering to him. Lastly, Manian asked a question: why it's good head save is better to all? Then coworker said, "Yes, head save is good only. Because some people do the head saves in the summer seasons to cool their body. Some people will do the head save for the dandruff problems. So mostly so many problems. For that sake they will do the head save. It's one of the good medicines for some bodies only. So it's some medicines. It is one kind of the medicine also. Like that way, the coworker is sharing the ideas of the headset to the money and I. Money and said, "Oh, that's my dad is also having the dandruff problem in his head. He has the problem of dandruff. Why can't shall I do the essay for my dad?" He is asking. "Oh, but you straightly you don't go to his headset. First you take some medicines as dandruff will cure in the medicine itself. Most of the people are taking oils, creams, shampoos, and the dandruff is going in that medicine itself. So you try that first. After trying that, you go to the headset. At the last stage, you go to that. First self, you don't go to the headset. Like that, the coworker is saying. So hearing the words of the coworker, Manian said, "Already I have done so many shams. I have already used some shampoos and taken some medicines. But the dandruff is not going clearly. It's going some only, but some quantity is there always in the hairs, and again it is coming forward. What can I do? I like to do the head save for my head to cure this problem, to save him from the dandruffs." On hearing this, his Monica coworker laughed on seeing the Monica. Monica said, "Why you are laughing on seeing me?" The coworker said, "You are the fool. You are a fool. Straightly going there. First you take some medicine, man. After taking the medicine, you can go for the headset. From starting itself you are going to the headset means it is the fool. No person will go like this. This is the idiotic things you are taking the decision. So why? Please don't take that. First you go for the medicine. After taking some medicines, then you go for the headset. Why you directly going to the headset?" Monica coworker asked. Is it one suddenly Monica also get angry. Suddenly he also raised his voice and said, "I have taken some medicine. There is no changes in the hair. For that only I am going for the headset. This is why I can't do that. I am ready to do that. It's my decisions. Why are you interfering in this that?" Like that he is saying. Then Monica coworker said that is your decision, but that is not my decision. That's your son. That's the problem with the father and son. I am the third person. I am not interfering into it. That's your problem. So you can decide it. You shared your thoughts to me. For that, I give some ideas to you. That's only. Okay. It's that's not my full decisions to that you do you do or don't do. That is your decisions. You shared your thoughts to me, or that I shared my ideas to you. If you love my ideas, you do that. If you hate my ideas, you go on your way. Like that, Monica co-worker said, and he stopped there. Stop there. Let's say again, he said, you stop the words. Again, no, don't talk about the headset matter to me. Talk about our work today. We will do our work and finish home. Like that, Monica co-worker said, and they stopped the words. Now, Money and Monica was in the confusion. Money and Monica was in very confusion now. He said, oh, what I want to do, what I want to do. Money and Monica is in full tension. What I want to do, what I want to do, I do. Now we come to the clear idea that I want to do the headshave for my father to cure his kind of problem, and now the money and is saying, and he also stopped the words, and he again go to the travel. Now they reach the travels and they finish their works and they return to the home. Now Maniandan is coming inside the home and is saying to the father, "Father, you have so many dandruff problems, no? Why shall we can do the headshave? If you do headshave, your problems will solve. All the dandruffs will be died and you will be fresh. So let's redo headshave, my dad." Is Maniandan is saying. Hearing son's words like this, he is not interested. Hey, simply said Maniandan, I am not interested in that. But suddenly Maniandan is saying, for my sake, you do the headshave, my dad. If you do that, I believe that you will be safe from the dandruff. For that, please do the headshave. Now, Maniandan father accepted the words of his words, and he, okay, when we can do the headshave, is again involved. Now Maniandan is saying, tomorrow so we can do, my dad. Okay, his dad is saying, okay, I will be get ready by tomorrow 10 o'clock, and we will go to the shop and do the headshave. Maniandan is now saying, no dad, you won't come. I will bring the barber to the house and we will do it in the house. You don't get tension or you don't get upset to risk. His dad is saying, why? I'm not it's my I'm coming to the shop. Why? It's no problem for me. Mine is saying, no dad, you wait, you don't take risk, you wait here, I will bring the barber here and then we can do the headshave. Saying like that, Maniandan is going to the shop and giving 500 to the barber, and he is bringing the barber to the house to do the headshave for his father. Now his father is get ready to do the headshave. The barber said, bring one chair, one mirror. Now, and like that, Maniandan is bringing one chair and the mirror. He said to Maniandan, bring your father, ask him to sit here. Like that, Maniandan is saying, bringing his father, and he is keeping his saying his father to sit on the chair, which the chair is in front of the mirror. Now, Manivan is taking another chair and sitting close to his father. Now the barber started doing exercise. The barber watching the Manivan father face on the mirror, and he's doing some head massages to the Manivan father. These all activities are watched by the Manivan by sitting near to the barber in chair. Mani is watching how the barber is doing the headset. Barber is now analyzing the hairs on the Manivan's father. He's checking his head with his both hands, and he's taking some of the water and pouring it in the head, and he's shaking the head well. After shaking the head well, he take the blade and getting ready to do the head shave. He's asking his father, "Are you ready to shave head, everything? Summer cutting or full shave?" No, full shave. Only one Indian is saying, "No, full shave." Now, the barber started doing the exercise. He take the razor and started doing the exercise. He's doing the exercise slowly. Step by step, he's taking all the hairs. Nearly he takes 15 minutes to do the head shave. He done the head shave very slowly. After doing the head shave, Manivan saw his father's head. There was he saw the head. There was some of the dandruffs based on this head, the things. Now, he said to his true father, "See father, there is how the dandruffs occupied your head. See, suddenly take the cell phone and take the photograph of his father's head and give it to his father. See father, how the dandruff occupied your face. See, it's the good time we have to do the head shave. If you didn't do the head shave, it will occupy full of your head, and it will be becomes dangerous to your health and to spoil your health. So my decision only correct. This is the this is the correct time that we have done the headset." Like that he is saying. On seeing the photograph, his father also, this now you are my son, you will do everything right for me. I believe that will be accepted it. You are my son. You have done the good thing, and you are doing at the correct time you are done. That is the good thing you have done to me. Like that is father saying. On hearing these words, Manivan is getting more happy that his decision was correct about the headset. Because while discussing to his coworker, he was in confusion that we want to do or not. First time he said to say, saying to his father also said no, we want to. But he is convinced his father and do the headset. So he was in the confusion. In the confusion only he has take one decisions and go on for the headset. So after headset, he think that he done it in the correct time. Like that he observed. Now his father observed, or when he was very happy when his father accepted and saying the words, "You have done the headshave in the correct time. That is my son," he said. That words hereby, that word made Maniandan so many happy. That is, his happiness more over the sky level. Thus Maniandan done the headshave of his father to save his father from the dandruffs.
Hey guys, this is Dr. Muskan and I have accepted the Bal challenge. So here I am with you. Recording हो रही है, आप सब देखें. बहुत मजबूत है. बिल्कुल हटा दो. I can see. This is dandi cutting. सबसे बड़ी बात है, हरियाणा में मैं पहली हूँ इस चैलेंज को एक्सेप्ट करने वाली, क्योंकि अपनी ये जो स्टेट है यहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा लोग क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं. इतना जल्दी एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते ना वो.
आपसे इंस्पायर्ड होगी भाई, वो भी ना करा. नहीं तो ऐसे प्रॉब्लम होने वालों में कि ऐसे हो रहा है, ड्राई हो रहे हैं, सोचते के जाओ.
अरे कितना खर्चा बच रहा है, देखो ना शैम्पू का खर्चा, ना कंडीशनर का, ना हेयर फॉल की चिंता. खूबसूरती बालों में नहीं है, तो खूबसूरती ख्यालों में. अगर आपके ख्याल अच्छे हैं, विचार अच्छे हैं ना, तो आप कैसी सिचुएशन में, वो पॉजिटिविटी आपकी बॉडी से निकलेगी. अब तो गर्मी लगेगी. ये था हमारा आज का पूरा सेशन बाल लुकी पर साथ. So I have done with my challenge, and please accept this challenge and give motivation to everyone. Be strong and stay blessed. Thank you so much.
இந்த கதையில் திருப்பதி குமாரசாமியுடைய ரெண்டாவது பாட்டை பார்க்க போகிறோம். திருப்பதி குமாரசாமி முடிவெட்ட கடை வச்சு ஒரு பெரிய தொழிலதிபராக ஆகணுங்கிறது அவனுடைய கனவு. ஆனால் அவனுடைய கனவு நிறைவேறாமலே பல ஆண்டுகள் போய்கிட்டே இருக்கு. இதை முதல் பகுதியில் நம்ம பார்த்தோம். முதல் பகுதியில் அவன் சரியாக முன்னேற்றம் அடையலை, ஒரு சோகத்தில் போய் முடிஞ்ச மாதிரி கதையை முடிச்சிருப்போம். ரெண்டாவது பகுதியில் அவனுடைய முன்னேற்றத்தை நோக்கி அவன் போகிறதாட்டு கதை போகுது. இதில் என்னென்னா, திருப்பதி குமாரசாமி அவனுடைய கடையை டவுனில் கொண்டு வச்சா வருமானம் நிறைய வருங்கிற முடிவு எடுக்கிறான். திருப்பதி குமாரசாமி அவன் பேர் அவனுக்கு எப்படி இந்த கதையில் வந்ததுங்கிறது உங்களை எல்லாரும் தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இல்லாட்டாலும் தெரியாதவங்களுக்கு ஞாபகப்படுத்துகிறேன். திருப்பதியில் அவன் வேலை பார்த்து அவன் சொந்த கிராமத்துக்கு வந்து ஒரு முடிவெட்ட கடை வச்சனால அவனுக்கு திருப்பதி குமாரசாமின்னு பேர் வந்துச்சு. இப்போ திருப்பதி குமாரசாமி என்ன பண்ணுறான்னா, நகரத்துக்கு தன்னுடைய கிராமத்திலேருந்து பக்கத்தில் இருக்க நகரத்துக்கு அவனுடைய கடையை கொண்டு போனான்னா வருமானம் நல்லா ஏற்றி நம்ம பெரிய தொழிலதிபர் ஆகிடலாங்கிறத கனவில் அவன் இருக்கிறான். இந்த கனவு வந்து அவனுக்கு வந்து கை கொடுக்குமாங்கிறது தான் நம்ம இந்த கதையில் வந்து பார்க்க போகிறோம். அதாவது தன்னுடைய மனைவியுடைய நகையெல்லாம் அடாமனை வச்சு கிராமத்தில் வந்து கடையை போட்டான். அங்கே வந்து அவனுக்கு தொழில் அவ்வளோ போகலை, சில நஷ்டங்கள் அடைஞ்சான். இருந்தாலும் வாழ்க்கையை அழகாக ஓட்டிகிட்டு வந்தான். இப்போ நகரத்தில் அவன் படம் போடுறதுக்கு அவனுக்கு நிறைய காசு தேவைப்படுது, பணம் தேவைப்படுது. அதற்கு அவன் மனைவி வந்து பணம் கொடுப்பாங்களா கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்களாங்கிற ஒரு கேள்வி வருது. இந்த கேள்வியோடி குமாரசாமி அவன் வீட்டுக்கு போகிறான். குமாரசாமி திருச்செந்தூரில் ஒரு பெரிய பார்பர் கடை வச்சுருந்தான். அவனுக்கு வந்து வித்தியாசமாக முடிவெட்டணுங்கிறது அவனுடைய ஆசை. அவனுடைய கனவு நிறைவேறி பல வருஷங்கள் ஆச்சு. என்ன கனவுனா, அவன் ஒரு முடிகடை வைக்கணுங்கிறத ஆசைப்பட்டான். அந்த கனவு நிறைவேறிட்டு, ஆனால் நிறைய பணம் சம்பாதிக்கணும், அந்த இதில் வந்து தொழில் செய்து நிறைய பணம் சம்பாதிக்கணும் ஆசைப்பட்டான். அது அவ்வளோவா நடக்கலை. அதனால் என்ன பண்ணலான்னு சொல்லி யோசிச்சுட்டே இருந்தான். மாதம் அவன் ஒரு டார்கெட் வச்சுருப்பான். இவ்வளோ டார்கெட் பண்ணி நம்ம எவ்வளோ சம்பாதிக்கணும்னு வச்சுருப்பான். ஆனால் அவனுக்கு வரக்கூடிய கஸ்டமர்ஸ் வந்து ரொம்ப கம்மியாக தான் வருவாங்க. ஸோ அவன் இந்த முடித்திருத்தும் தொழிலில் ஏதாவது ஒரு வித்தியாசத்தை பண்ணலாம், நிறைய பண்ணலாங்கிற பணம் சம்பாதிக்கிறவங்கள முடிவுக்கு வந்தான். அப்போ அவன் வந்து சரி நம்ம வந்து மொட்டை அடித்து பார்ப்போமேங்கிற முடிவுக்கு வந்து மொட்டை அடிக்க ஆரம்பித்தான். கஸ்டமர் வந்து முடிவெட்ட வந்தாலும் அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஏதாவது டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக பிரெயின் வாஷ்லாம் பண்ணி எடுத்து நீங்கள் மொட்டை அடித்தா அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக உங்கள் தலையில் இருக்க அந்த பொடுகு நோய் இதெல்லாம் போயிடும் அப்படி சொல்லி பண்ணுவோம். சில கஸ்டமர் அவனை திட்டி விட்ருவாங்க, உனக்கு நான் சொன்ன வேலையை மட்டும் செய்ய, அவன் முடிவெட்ட வர விருப்பம் இல்லைன்னா நான் வந்து வேறு கடைக்கான போய் பார்த்துருந்தேன், எதுக்கு சும்மா வந்து இப்படி சொல்லிகிட்டு இருக்க, முடிவெட்டு ஏன்னா மொட்டை அடிக்கங்களுக்கு தெரியும் என்ன இது சொல்லி திட்டி விட்ருவாங்க சில கஸ்டமர்லாம். இவனுக்கு ஒரே குழப்பமாகவே இருந்துச்சு. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணேன்னு சொல்லி முடிவு வச்சுட்டே இருந்தான். அப்போ அவன் நண்பன் ஒருத்தன் கூப்பிட்டான், திருப்பதி வாரியா, திருப்பதிக்கு இங்கே ஆள் இல்லை மொட்டை அடிக்க வாரியா, டெய்லி நீ சம்பாதிக்க விட கொஞ்சம் அதிகம் சம்பாதிக்கலாம் இங்கே வாரியான்னு சொல்லி கூப்பிட்டான். இவனுக்கு 2 மனசு, இது சொந்த கடையை விட்டு அங்கே போய் கஷ்டப்படணுமா, ஆனால் அங்கே நிறைய வருமானம் வருங்க, இதுனா குடும்பத்தோடு இங்கேயே இருந்தாரலான்னு சொல்லி ஒரே குழப்பத்தில் அவன் வந்து இருந்தான். அந்த குழப்பத்தில் இருக்கும்போது அப்போ வந்து அவன் நண்பன்கிட்ட சொன்னான், எனக்கு ஒரு 2 நாள் டைம் கொடு, நான் சொல்கிறேன் அங்கே வரணுமாங்கிறத பற்றி நான் சொல்கிறேன் நான். அப்போ 2 நாள் கழித்து அவன் நண்பன் கூப்பிட்டான், என்னடா வேறு ஆள் எடுக்க போகிறாங்க வாரியான்னு. அப்போ இவன் என்ன சொன்னான், சரி நான் வாரேன் சொல்லிட்டு ஃபோனை வச்சான். அப்புறம் இவன் மனைவிகிட்ட போய் ஐடியா கேட்டுக்கிட்டு அவன் மனைவின்னு சொன்னான், அப்போ வருமானம் நிறைய வருதுலாம், நீங்கள் அங்கே போயிட்டு வாரத்துக்கு ஒரு நாள் இங்கே வந்துட்டு போங்கன்னா. அப்படி அவன் மனைவியுடைய பேச்சை கேட்டு குடும்பத்தில் ஒரு நல்ல முடிவு எடுத்து திருப்பதி புறப்பட்டு சென்றான். திருப்பதியில் போய் அவன் நிறைய பணம் சம்பாதிக்கானா இல்லை அங்கேயே ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படுறாங்கிறத வந்து நம்ம வந்து அடுத்த வீடியோவில் பார்ப்போம். குறிப்பு, இது வெறும் கற்பனை கதையை தவிர உண்மையான கதை அல்ல, இது முழுக்க ஒரு கற்பனை கதை. Welcome to all. This is the story about the headshave of a boy. The boy Rahul Khan is living near the Delhi area. He is want to do the headshave, his dream for a long day. He has completed the degree and he is living near Delhi, and she is trying for a job. He is a hard worker. He is working every day to get a good job. By his bad time, he is not getting any job, but he is not leaving it. But he is trying a lot, and he is achieving the goal of a job one day. He had prayed to the God that when he get a job, that he will do the head save for you. The God name was Gangada Chalabadi. It is mentioned in Tirupati God. Normally they will in India they will say that this was Tirupati God, Tirupati temple. So now he got a job. So he is ready to give his hair to the God. So he is getting ready to go for the head shave, and he is selecting the time date to go to the temple and do the head shave at Tirupati. So he is going to the railway station and he is trying to book the ticket to go to Tirupati, but the station there is no ticket, all in houseful, and he is asking to the ticket booking agent to is there is any day to go for the Tirupati, but they are doing there this is there's a ticket above 22 only, below 22 there is no ticket. So he is getting confused what to do, and he is planning to next category, and he is going to bus. He is planning to travel by bus and go to the Tirupati, but there also full houseful, and he is cannot didn't get the private bus also, all books private bus are full. Then he is planning, and then again he is going to the government bus stand, and he is standing for the bus stand, and he is getting on bus and is beyond to get traveling, and he is on the travel.
It was a hot summer, school was over for the year. My sister Jenny and I sat under the fan, and Mom Shopi was in the kitchen. Time had stopped trying to run and I was enjoying the moment. The doorbell rang. It was Sita auntie. She entered, gave both of us a smile and said niece. Brother and sister enjoying the start of holidays. She then ventured inside the kitchen and had a conversation with my mom. My sister Jenny and I continued with our small talk. She collected her hair and raised it, and said, "Now, I can feel the fan better. It's so hot. You're lucky your hair is short." Just then Sita auntie started back and I heard her say, "Lot of work, going now." Time passed so fast. Then giving a quick look in my direction, she said with a smile, "Okay, give it a thought Simran." My mom said, "Yeah. I didn't think of that. Let me think." Some time passed and the doorbell rang again. This time it was Rinahar, my sister's friend, who came in. She was a bundle of energy and she burst in. She greeted me with a big smile. As she and my sis got busy in talking, I decided to venture out to meet my friends in some time. I washed my legs and hands and came out. My mom joined my sis and Rinaha with some juice. Rupa gulped it down, and said, "Okay auntie, now I really have to hurry." "Padma, auntie must almost be done. My mom asked your mom is there," she said with a laugh. No, Antu and Arun, they were her two brothers. Mom fixed an appointment with Padma auntie to get their heads shaved. They had no choice in the matter. I just accompanied them, and thought I'll drop in for some time. If you're not going anywhere, I'll get them here, after their haircut. My mom said with a warm smile, "Of course. Will be nice to see and touch," said Rinaha with a laugh as she sprang away energetically. My mom plan was get succeed. She done the head shave as she planned with Padma auntie.
Vinod was studying in higher secondary school in Paris. He done his hairstyle in his 18 years. Vinod looked so beautiful. He is interested in doing hairstyle because most of his friends are Hindus. They go to the temple usually and do the hairstyle there. So Vinod was so much interested in that. He also want to do the hairstyle like her friends, but his parents is not accepting his words. That they said you should not do the hairstyle. That is not good for our family. He said, "My friends are all doing it, so why did I want to do the headset?" His father says, "Stupid, don't talk stupidly. I am not interested that I am not interested to do the headset for you. So you should not do the headset. Be obedient to me." And like that he said. But one day he compromised his mother and said, "Mother, I like to do headset. Please, may I get the permission from my dad and give to me that I like to do the headset." He said. Now on hearing the words of the son, Vinod's mother was impressed by the his son Vinod words, and he said, "I will talk to the father. You go and do the headset in the temple which is in Tirupati." And then he planned to go to his friend's family to the Tirupati, and the next month they fixed a date of 20th December to go to the Tirupati and to the headset. They planned after planning that they decided to go to the Tirupati, which means he booked the train, and the total families went to the Tirupati to do the headset. He went to his friends and he do the head save in the Tirupati. While doing the head save, Vinod was fear about his father's words. Whether while he is returning to the home, his father will get tension or not. He is in that confusion. But his mother said, he make a call to his mother and said, "Madam, ma'am, I am doing the exercise. Here, whether our father is cool or not," is asking. While asking his mother said, "I will manage my father. You worship the God and come to the home safely." He said, like that, Vinod is doing the head safe and returning to the home and returning home. While returning the home, his father is inside the home and he is watching the TV. He is watching the TV. While watching the TV, Vinod is entering into the house and he is giving in the laddu.
Hi, I'm Kumari. I want to share my head shave experience with all of you. I'm doing college, B.Com final, and am 24 year age. My college days are going fine. And my studies also good. So at least I want to pay the last semester exam fees. I am unable to pay fees because of some family problem. So I can't attend the classes properly. I was discussing with my friends also. They also gave many ideas to me, so the next morning as usual getting ready for college. On that day I was took bath with my long hair. By applying the shampoo. Came out and I was keep drying my long thick wet hair. So my friends were seeing that. They told that. Take photos of your long hair in a different way. By brushing, braid and making bun, all kind of photos. Then you mentioned that the long thick hair is for sale. That will solve your problem, so I did all these, they said. Then finally problem came to an end. I have got one buyer for buying my thick long hair. And his name is George Fernandez. I have told all problems to him. So he gave me an idea. The idea is very simple. You need to shave your head. After hearing, I'm so excited to hear that at that time. Then I accepted the idea. So that he said, I will use your hair for wig. And then we planned go to Thirumala to shave my head. Then we booked the ticket. Then after few days we reached Thirumala as per our schedule. Then we got refreshed. That morning took bath. While took bath I was think that this is my last taking bath with my long hair. And I came out, all my friends were taking pics with me. And all of them were so excited to watch my head shave. Then we all moved to temple for worship. I went to buy token and he gave token with the 2 sharp blades. I went and sit in front of barber. Now barbers asked me want to trim or martai or madam. I replied martai. Okay madam. Now the barber started doing the head shave. After my head shave, all my friends take the photo with me and finally we returned home.